Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another Conquest video guides. In this one I'll be showing you my battles versus mini boss and final boss where I got all the feats done. I've done a similar video guide for sector 1 and 2 already, as well as sector 3 guides also. There'll be link description below to my SWGOH for Life website where you can go ahead and find those very easily anytime, as well as my daily plan for the Conquest if you do want to follow along. But now let's just start off here first with the mini boss battle versus Mothma. So these are the data discs I'm running. Now in sector 3, slowly data discs are becoming more and more important, so it depends what you've got available. There are obviously multiple ways you can do this, but these are just the discs that I picked up along the way. I didn't have the best actually RNG yet with data discs so far. Mostly I'm relying here on Leader's Resolve to boost the stats on my leader and Zealous Ambition to give extra offense to my healers and support, and then obviously a little bit of protection and health recovery, and finally Entrenched as well just gives you that extra survivability that you will need versus now faster enemies here already that we are facing in sector 3, going up against a little bit of cut down version of Mothma. Like luckily there's no Hoth Scout in there, right? He would be really pain in the bum because remember his basic and then booster meter to rebel fighters there, so definitely, you know, a little bit easier. In terms of feats, you have to win with Count Dooku and Nute surviving, so it's not just enough to throw them with your GG squad and win, they actually have to survive. And then another one, probably the most straightforward one, but you have to win without using Separatists, so lots of options there. I'll show you a couple of different teams that I was able to get that done. A few surprises left, so this is the modifier thing that we've seen actually as well in galactic challenges when we do have them. There's a lot of things going on, but the key thing that obviously you most likely can notice is that rebel allies can't be countered, so you won't be able to counterattack. So it's just one of the things to point out. The other bits, I don't know, I didn't really notice making a whole lot of difference in terms of playthrough. They get this core and buff, but getting some extra assists. But anyway, it doesn't make, I think, that whole lot of difference really. Alright, so for the first one, obviously I've just decided to go with this squad here, General Grievous, Dooku, Nute, B1 and Geobrood. I played around with different Separatist lineup, but just this one seemed to work the best. I think it's just because of Geobrood. When he's taken out, you can resummon him and you have another tank there to protect you again. And obviously need B1 for the AoEs and healing and things like that. Just showing you the mods on my guys. You know, nothing too crazy. I didn't remod at all for this battle. It was actually much easier than I thought once I got the exact team composition available, so you can definitely improve upon my performance if you do put some better mods on these guys. But I haven't had any issues, not even a full stamina on everybody. Still went pretty well, as you will see now. Alright, so I'll go first, you know, because Kyle is Kyle. That's what he does. They're going after a Geobrood now, pushing back my turn meter. Doing an AoE. I really want them to actually take out Geobrood so Grievous can finally get a turn. Alright, there we go. Trigger a turn. Okay, we got some target locks. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and heal up our Geo there. Let's see if we can get maybe stun on Kara. Perfect. I'm just gonna do a big hit on her. Almost got her out. Yeah, let's just bring our tank back here so we can take more hits. Do you want extortion? Should I try dispel? Let's dispel the taunt. Although this was probably a misplay because they cleansed her stun anyway, so probably should have just used extortion there. Probably on Kyle, and that would have taken Kara out. Slight misplay on my part, but you know, still keep pushing here, trying to get Biggs under control, because whenever he's critically hit, right, he's getting bonus turn meter. Alright, another AoE coming in. Nute, luckily he revives himself after he's defeated the first time, because remember Nute must survive in here. Yeah, let's do an AoE there, and this is where also Zealous Ambition this comes in handy, because Geobrood Alpha, he's support character actually, so that's why his AoE was able to do so nice big damage. And I think that's one of the main reasons there why Geobrood works so well as well, you know, having a tank that you can resummon as well as his support, so when he does attack, he does big damage. Now the other feat, obviously this is totally flexible, you just don't use any Separatists and win and you should be good to go. Now the reason why I went here with Maul Lead and their Vader as well, remember here in sector 3 we do have that evasion feat that we need to do and then for Vader, if we maybe manage to line up some kills here for the global Darth Vader feat as well. But you know, these guys are quite beefy here, because they have all these stat increases and things like that, because of Mothma. So I'm not sure will Vader be able to do enough damage. That's why I'm bringing Nihilus here, just, you know, so he can start annihilating dudes one by one. And you know, I just want to stall out this battle. It'll take a while, I'll speed up the footage, but at least, you know, you get lots of chances to get that evasion thing going for the Sector 3 feed. Just going around, these guys have quite high tenacity, so landing debuffs, as you will see, is not that easy. That's why just for the first, I just went around, got ability blocks on everybody, because at least with Vader's basic, Rebel enemies and Jedi as well, actually, they won't be able to resist that ability block or evade it, so it's a 100% chance to land. Let's get some days on the board now. I will actually isolate Kara. That's what I did bring Traya in here, so you know, I can work around Kara. I don't have to deal with her constant taunts and everybody. Can ability block on Kyle. Yeah, that's it. Keep hitting Malak. I'm speeding the footage now a bit, because this will take a long time. Now Traya, she supports, so you know, her attacks will do some nice damage for you as well. That's it. Keep hitting. There we go. We got a couple of nice dodges there. More dodging. That's it, big boy. Keep dodging. No, stay away off my Vader. Alright, one more turn to annihilate here. And I'm just going to, I think, take out Kyle first. Go into Merciless. Do some Force Crash. Do basics. Alright, there we go. Vader got 1 kill, so that's pretty good, actually. Okay, oh, stay alive. Yeah, there you go. Evasion working there. Lots of dodging left and right. I'm just going to actually drain Pow. Mothma brought him back, unfortunately, there. Okay, here they come. Alright, Nihilus, time for you to take Kyle out, so I don't have to worry about him giving extra damage and stuff like that to enemies. I don't think that 1 debuff will be enough for Vader. Yeah, there you go. It wasn't enough to take out Pow the second time, but he was able to take him out on basics. So there you go. Got a couple of kills here without Vader. Let's see if there'll be a chance to do one more. I did get a shock there over on Biggs, so he stops gaining bonus turn meter when he's critically hit or hit by an Empire enemy, for that matter, which obviously Vader is. Let's just go ahead. Yeah, and there you go, Biggs with his bonus turn meter gain. He did take out Traya, but at this point, you know, we do have battle under control, to be honest. We just have to bring another Annihilate up online, and I think we should be good to go here. Okay, come on, get Kara out. There we go. I'm just going to stay away from Biggs. He's feared. I don't want him to get a turn. Wait for Annihilate, take Biggs out, and boom, there we go. After 4 minutes of battling, I did win here. As mentioned before, probably not, you know, the most ideal lineup, but at least I got lots of evasions, as you've seen. I also got a couple of kills with Vader at the same time as well. Just showing you a different team here. You can also run Troopers, obviously, and any other teams. I just thought to give you a little bit as well an alternative option. My Piet is quite fast, but speed here doesn't really matter, because whenever his Empire allies will get hit in beginning, he'll gain lots of bonus turn meter anyway. So even if your Piet is a bit slower, because there is no hot scout on the enemy side, hopefully your Piet, you know, should still be able to outrun other guys. And it's pretty straightforward here. You just get your attacks going. Yeah, of course, Kara will keep coming back because of she's got potency up. Oh boy. Okay, doesn't really matter here. Let's see if we can get a daze on Biggs. Ah, gosh dang. Alright, fine. Let's stay away from Biggs, that he stops getting bonus turn meter. Just thought we might be able to daze him. Let's get Pow out. More turn meter. Let's punch now as well. Kyle over here. Let's dispel all the buffs, so we can actually take her out without her reviving, and boom, there we go. Troopers again, very easy. And as mentioned before, I'm sure there are plenty of other teams that can easily get this feat done. There's just a couple of teams I tried out and they worked really well. Alright, so that's it with the mini boss battle. So let's have a look now at the final boss battle here in Sector 3. Now here I had to swap some data discs around, so I'll show you now what I've got equipped. Actually, along the way I picked up a blue Leader's Resolve instead of green, and another blue Entrench, so I've got 2 Entrench data discs giving me extra survivability. And as we know, there we do have here feat with Anakin and Kenobi, and then with Clone Troopers. Boxed in feats. This is the one we had before, remember, at the start of the turn you keep getting damage over times, and to cleanse them off you hit that crate on the side and things like that, but I didn't really use it, to be honest. So why entrenched is important, because obviously here with Padme, when we do have protection up, they can't critically hit us, they can't debuff us, and the enemy here, Darth Revan, is very fast, but because we'll already start with protection up from entrenched, they won't be able to really do much to our guys here to begin with. So just something here to point out why I'm going up with this set. And of course, Zealous Ambition Disc, Leader Resolve, really jack up Padme's damage, and then other stats because she's in the leading slot. So hopefully we'll be able to tear these guys apart. I'm taking in General Skywalker as the 5th character, so you know, hopefully he can deal with Malak because he'll be reducing his max health. He can increase cooldowns and things like that. Enemy goes first. They started with a shock, that's a bit unusual, but okay, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Let's just go ahead and get some courage going here so we can start doing some damage. They did an AoE, that's fine. I'm just going to go after HK first, to be honest. So, you know, he doesn't do a big hit on somebody. There goes Basti. Oh man, this goes really well. I'll just go ahead, unload an AoE. Oh wow. Okay, that's much easier than I thought. Alright, I'll just keep going. Oh, what happened to Malak? He's gone already. Alright, that was very quick and easy. Maybe a bit of unorthodox start there with Darth Revan using his AoE instead of Fear, but I don't think it would it make much difference? I'm not sure. Anyway, let me know how you guys are getting on with Padme versus Darth Revan, but in my case, I didn't have many issues. Alright, so here we go. So for the clone battle, actually, I had to a little bit swap my these data discs around. I removed those 2 supportive data discs that give you health recovery when you attack out of turn, I think, and I put Voluntary Vanguard on here. This is just so that I can have a pre-taunt on somebody, so when Darth Revan, if he does start off with his fear, he obviously won't fear the whole team, just the target and my leader. So that's what I want to show you. I'll be using Voluntary Vanguard here. So definitely feels like this battle here with clones will rely a lot obviously on what data disc you have. So it's definitely, I think, one of the battles I will want to revisit maybe next week once I have more data discs available, and see if I can find different data disc combination, different team, so you guys have more options on how to complete this particular one. I'm going with Rex lead to get some, you know, ideally bonus turn meter, but because obviously with HK on the enemy side, while we do have protection up, we won't be able to gain any bonus turn meter, which kind of sucks, but you know, we'll just have to work with it. We do need that extra survivability here to survive all those attacks. I think I much prefer that than be able to gain bonus turn meter, because if the guys get shock on you anyways, right, you won't be able to gain bonus turn meter in that case. Anyway, I remodded my 5s, modded him for offense, so if he does get sacrificed, he will boost offense or other guys, and then I made Wrecker really tanky, so you know, he can take a few hits for us here. And Echo, his support, so we'll rely a lot on Echoes, especially his AoE, because of Zealous Ambition Disc. He'll be able to hopefully do some damage here for us. Alright, there we go. Marex goes first. Now I know I'm not getting a bonus turn meter, but at least we've got here, what we've got here is tenacity up, so they weren't able to do shock. Here we go. Revan again started with an AoE, not with fear, same as he did versus my Padme. So maybe that's how boss battles here are, that Revan starts with shock. I'm not sure. What happened to Malak? He's gone already? Oh boy. Okay, well, I'll just do an AoE, I don't know, to get defense up for the guys. So just a little bit more tanky. Here comes some fear. Okay, that's fine. Let's just throw an AoE. Oh, beautiful. Let's get Basti out of here, actually. Let's just go after HK, I guess, see if we can take him out here. Just basic will do. Nice. Okay, alright, hang in there, guys. Counterattacks, and boom, alright. So there you go, guys. That was actually easier than I thought in the end, because I said I've tried a few different lineups here with clones, different data discs that I had available, and this is what I was able to get done. As mentioned, I will try and revisit this battle at some point later on once I do have data discs, because it seems like it's going to rely a lot on what discs you have. And as well, I don't know, let me know how it's going for you. Did also Darth Revan start off with shock instead of fear for you every single time? Because you see in both of battles here I showed you that happened. So very interesting. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you in Sector 4 video, but until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.